Hi, I'm Rachel Oikster from Ottawa Tonight, and I'm here at the Ottawa Fringe Festival 2011 with Edith Bramwell, playwright of Five Lies, playing at Royal Oak Laurier.
That's right.
So, how many shows do you have under your belt at this point?
We have 6 shows behind us and 2 more to come.
Well done. And how is it going so far?
Oh, it's just been going wonderfully. We've sold out or been within a seat or 2 of it every single night. We've brought down extra chairs so we could seat just a couple more people in what is a very intimate space. The play itself has been going incredibly smoothly. The actors are just a well-oiled machine at this point, and we're delighted. Yeah.
That's wonderful. So tell me about the genesis of the play.
Well, the idea for the play, which is about lies, came to me as I was lying in bed one morning thinking about various things I was going to say to get myself through the days. Were they lies exactly? Well, I probably wouldn't admit that to myself, but they were definitely little navigations, little bargains with the truth. And I got thinking about the concept of lies and wishes. So I thought, if I had 3 wishes, how would I make it through this day? I thought, what I need to get through this day are not wishes. What I need to get through this day are lies I get away with. And then, lo and behold, we were off. And I didn't, by the way, perjure myself terribly over the course of that day. I managed without them. But I think a lot of us, if we were faced even with the prospect of a day where we couldn't lie at all, would find it a bit challenging.
Yes, I think so. That definitely comes through in the play. And that you thought quite a bit about dishonesty.
I have thought a fair bit about dishonesty. I'm a lawyer. And so I am often asking people questions when they're under oath. They're sworn or affirm that they won't tell a lie. And it is very interesting to watch people skate through that process. And I think my experiences with that are definitely part of the big mix that went into making the play.
Certainly, they seem to have informed it. Right. Okay, so talk to me about playwriting. You are a lawyer, but at the Fringe you're a playwright.
At the Fringe I'm definitely a playwright. I've been studying playwriting with Paul Dervis, who is our director, for a couple years now. I've had a great experience at the Ottawa School of Speech and Drama. One of my earlier plays was workshopped there. I like writing plays. I don't see that as such a contradiction myself, but people tell me it is, so I guess it must be.
Well, I don't think so. They're both verbal.
Exactly.
Verbal arts.
Exactly.
Lawyering and playwriting.
Exactly.
So do you have ideas for your next project?
I have a few different ideas, but I'm not sure which of them will actually be the one that gets onto the drawing board first.
Excellent. So you have 3 actors appearing in the show.
Yeah. We have Adam Skanks, who is the star of the show, very much so, who plays a character named Mark. And Adam brings this sort of wonderful, goofy, lovable loser quality to Mark, which I think is exactly what Mark should be. And he really does a wonderful job of pulling the audience into the very real crises which Mark faces as he makes the decisions which are thrust upon him over the course of the play. Over the course, I might add, of 22 years. So we see Mark grow and age, and Adam does a wonderful job with that as well. The role of Phyllis is played by Kate Charles. It is also really they're the main 2 roles in the piece. Phyllis is an entirely opposite character from Mark. She's already an older woman when we meet her. She has a lot of dignity, a lot of gravitas, and she knows what she's doing, much more so than Mark. But she has her own crisis to face, and I think she ends up being surprised about the role that Mark ends up playing in that.
In her life. Interesting. And you have a third.
The third role is a smaller one, played extremely capably by Jessica Anderson, who has been rightly pointed out by Alvina Ruprecht as having a Greta Garbo-esque character to her. And she does. She really does. I think that's a very perceptive comment. And she does a very strong turn at the end of the play.
Wonderful. So what will audiences see when they come to Five Lies?
Well,
what do you want them to arrive knowing?
Right. I think everybody knows different things out of a piece of theater. I certainly don't pretend that I can control an audience reaction, because you can't do that. The audience takes from the play what it wants to take. The premise of the play is, what if you could only tell 5 more lies in your life, but you got to get away with every single lie that you told. So, in terms of one of the things I think you might think about as you leave, you might think about the reasons why you lie, and whether they're good reasons or bad reasons, and whether you're lying to yourself, which I think is something we all do more than we admit.
Right. But wrapped up in a story, it's not.
Yes. Oh no, it's not. It's not a lecture. This is lies in action.
Right. Entertainment. Maybe a little. It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah. There's a slice of It's a Wonderful Life in there, very definitely.